Kathy. Welcome back to my channel here on YouTube. I know you're used to me doing unboxings, used to me doing book reviews or planned readings, but today's going to be a little bit different. I know you guys don't know a lot about me, but I have been through a divorce and it was very painful. I was married for nearly 40 years, so it was a very, very painful experience in my life. But that being said, I've come a long ways. And I have a blog, two blogs actually. One is a relationship blog that the theme is divorce. My other one's a lifestyle blog. But on my divorce blog, and probably I'll put on my lifestyle blog too, because it is who I am and is now my lifestyle. I have a new series I've just started, and it's called Ask the Divorce Lady. The divorce lady being me. So the question that has been asked of the divorce lady is this. Dear divorce lady, how do you envision the afterlife for the narcissistic male that intentionally damages others with no regard for the pain they leave behind? I think that's a very good question. You'd like to think there's some consequences to their actions, that they don't just get away scot-free, but yet you want them to have some hope as well. Or do you? Well, anyway, here is my answer. Their afterlife, if I were in charge, would look like this. All these so-called men would find themselves on a gigantic island. This island would have to be enormous to hold all of them because from what I've learned, there's a lot of them. I don't picture this as a lovely tropical island, but more of an asphalt island, devoid of all natural beauty. They would wander the island with all the same character flaws they had in their prior lives, but they would have no outlets for the cravings produced by these flaws. The lack of the ability to lie, cheat, steal, and envision themselves above all others would slowly deplete them until they realized just how wrong they had been in life. It would be a light bulb moment. It might take more time for some than others, but I think it would be a good lesson. Are you wondering if they could leave the island? Reluctantly, I say yes, they could, but it's going to take work. It's not going to be easy because there's consequences for our actions. First, they have to confess all their wrongdoings to God and to everybody they hurt. They would have to come clean and confess to all their lies. They would have to feel genuine remorse and give heartfelt apologies to everyone. Even with this newfound remorse, they wouldn't be able to leave the island, at least not yet. The next step would be for them to feel all the pain they inflicted on others, not just for a moment, but for as long as the ones they damaged felt their pain. This process could take years, decades even. So when the process is complete, they will be a new person. They can now humbly walk into heaven where they will be welcomed with open arms. These are just my thoughts. I would love to hear your vision of the afterlife for those who intentionally hurt others. Put it in the comment box down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. Oh, I do want to tell you about my book. It's for sale on Amazon, and I will put a link down below for that. My Story, My Divorce, God's Promise, The Beginning. If you have any questions about that, you can put that in the comment box below as well. If you have any questions for me, the divorce lady, I would love to try to answer them. As a disclaimer, always know I am not an expert. I don't claim to be. These are just my opinions and what little I know having gone through a divorce myself. See you next time, guys, when you ask the divorce lady. Cheers.